Now I'm thinking gravity should do its thing, right? Once I stand up, the thing should come down, you know, not knowing that sis yoni is as tiny as it gets. Okay. The thing will just be itching left and right, center, like what's going on? What's happening? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching, hey, I am Lisa. Consider subscribing if you like this type of content. Also, don't forget to hit the bell button, that way you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. So today I'm gonna tell you guys about the time a medium-sized garlic got stuck in my yoni. Of course, it had to be me. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you all about it, but I wanted to give you guys a quick background to kind of, you know, walk you through, or so you can understand the story better. So the first time I had a yeast infection was when I was pregnant with Zoe. That was my first time ever getting a yeast infection, and if you've ever had yeast infection, you know those things are very annoying, right? The thing will just be itching left and right, center, like what's going on? What's happening? You know, what's actually happening down there? Not only that, you will be so uncomfortable. Me, I'm the type of person, when I'm like experiencing something, of course, like many other people, I would just go straight to Google. I'll start Googling, okay, why I'm feeling this type of feeling, what symptom is associated to that, or what disease is associated to that symptom. You know, it's like I'm trying to basically self-treat, if that makes sense. But anyways, Google chat told me that I had yeast infection, so I went to my doctor and told my doctor, and they did a test, and yes, the test came back that I had yeast infection. Now yeast infection it's a common thing, you know, especially when you're pregnant. She explained to me that because your hormones are like going up and down, or I don't know, whatever the heck it's doing, but basically your hormones play a huge role into why, you know, you sometimes experience yeast infection, and sometimes you can even have UTI, urinary tract infection. I think that's what it is. But yeah, thank God it wasn't urinary tract, because that urinary tract, apparently when you pee, listen, it's another story. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So that was the first time I had it, and I was prescribed some oral medicine, which I took, and I felt better. Like, I felt good the rest of the pregnancy. I did not experience any type of infection, yeast infection, whatever type of infection. I didn't have anything. Fast forward to when I got pregnant with my son. Of course, anything that could go wrong within that pregnancy, a lot of things went wrong. Like, a lot. But I'm so grateful to God, guys. I'm not even, you know, I'm not here to complain. I'm not even complaining. God knows my heart, and God knows I'm so grateful for my son. But I did go through a lot compared to the girls. But yeah, anyways, during my first trimester, and if you didn't know, I found I was pregnant while the IUD was still in me. Basically, I got pregnant while I was on IUD. You know, I have a video on that I'll post somewhere up there. I'll link it below. So basically, that whole first trimester, I was being monitored by my doctor every single week. Usually you have appointments like once a month, but because of what I was going through, I was monitored every single week. And so during that first trimester, I started having the symptoms of yeast infection. So luckily I had an appointment with my doctor the week that was following all these craziness. So I told her, hey, this is what I'm having, but because I had it before, I kind of knew what it was. But then again, I just didn't want to go pick up a monostat and, you know, put it in there, because everything that I was already going through, I did not want to take any chances. So I told my doctor, they did take the test, and it came back that I did have yeast infection. And so the first time she prescribed some type of monostat, it wasn't exactly monostat, it was something else, but it was a prescription. So I picked that up. It was also for 7 days. I did that for 7 days. By day 5, I was already feeling much better. I didn't have any type of symptoms, nothing at all. But I continued up until the 7th day. It was good. I was good. I was, you know, going about my day, enjoying my pregnancy, up until I think I was getting maybe in the middle of my second trimester. Boom, of course the thing hit me again, because why not? It's Lisa. I had yeast infection again, and which at this time I already knew that it was what it was, because you know when you're on that thing, you know the itchiness is just out of this world. But anyways, so I went to the doctor and I was like, okay, I think I have it again. And then and at this point I should have probably already put 2 and 2 together, like, yeah, maybe I'm having a boy. But anyways, at this time she prescribed the oral medicine. So I was like, okay, you know, the oral medicine did work the first time, so maybe this time, you know, it should work again. But listen. So I took it and I finished the whole prescription that was prescribed to me, everything, and I was good again. I was good, and this time it was a bit longer. I was good for almost into my 3rd trimester. I was getting into my 3rd trimester, and then because I'm that lucky one, it's me, I'm the lucky one, I had to have it the 3rd time around. So this time around I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm done with all these chemicals, because obviously chemicals is not working for my body. Like, it's not working with my pH balance, because it's not balancing. If anything, it's balancing it for like 1 hour. Maybe this thing is coming back. Like, I can take it. I just can do this. I won't do it. Okay. So I said, let me get to Google, because Google is always coming through for me. Then I started typing natural ways to treat yeast infection at home. I got a lot of responses, obviously a lot of results, but the main thing, the main ingredient, I don't know if I should call it medicine, natural medicine, whatever, that was coming up was garlic. Garlic this, garlic that. Garlic is a natural infection treating something, jiggy majiggy, all of that. So I was like, okay, let me try this garlic, right? I remember it as if it was yesterday. It was a Thursday night, and I was thinking, you know, I just can't wait. You know, because the way everybody was like explaining it on their blogs, which I didn't bother to read, and I'll tell you why. I really didn't bother. Like, the first thing I just saw, garlic is this, just peel the thing off and you'll be fine. So I didn't really bother to read, but I was just thinking, yeah, once I put this in, like, yo, I'll be fine for the next 3 days. They say they advise you to do it for 3 days straight. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good regardless. It's like garlic, this is natural stuff, like I'll be good, right? So I thought. I went downstairs. And this whole process, my husband is just looking at me like, has this girl gone mad again, or what's going on? Because anyways, I picked up the garlic, I came upstairs, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to complete this mission. Like, I'm about to shut it down, because this is natural, you know. So this is it, we're here, we're getting this thing done. So I peeled the garlic off, the skin off the garlic thing, and then I stuck it in. So I was like, okay, you know, I should be good. I forgot a huge detail, so I will tell you guys later what I forgot. So keep in mind, I just peeled it off, stuck it in there, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, I should be good. Let me lay down and you know, sleep, and tomorrow morning I should be fine. Now tell me why, as soon as I laid down on my bed, yeah, thoughts started coming. Like, yo, what are you doing to yourself? Actually, what are you trying to achieve right now? You know, this thing could really just get stuck in there and never come out, and just possibly just rotting inside, and that's it. What are you going to do? And you are pregnant, you are carrying somebody's child.
You know you can be prosecuted for that.
That is it for you. And I'm just like, yo, I started having all these thoughts in my, and it was just negative thought. I was like, yo, what if? And I forgot all about my biology studies that I studied in school. Like, I forgot all about my reproductive system. Me that have two, well, not grown children, but I have 2 children before. I totally forgot, you know. I was just like, this thing could really just poke the water sac and actually travel up my child's lungs.
Jesus is Lord.
You know, this is crazy. I said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I stood up, I went to the restroom. Now I'm thinking gravity should do its thing, right? Once I stand up, the thing should come down, you know, not knowing that sis yoni is as tiny as it gets, okay? So I'm thinking this thing should come out, you know, but no. And I'm not just like taking small steps, like I'm like walking, like jump, like come out, you know, before we get to the restroom, because I don't want to do, you know, a lot of things. But anyways, nothing. So I sat down in the restroom thinking, okay, gravity will now do its thing. Nothing. So I tried to push, and even when I'm pushing, I'm having these thoughts like, are you trying to push your baby out? Because it's not time yet. So I'm like, yo, wait, what's going on? I started sweating. Like, I would just think a bad thought, water would just be dripping. Like, I'm laughing now, then I wasn't laughing. So I'm just like, okay, what am I going to do now? Should I now call my husband and tell him like, babe? Then you'll be like, what's going on? I'll be like, garlic? I'll put garlic inside and it's not coming out. It's just stuck there. So I was thinking, I'm like, no, this guy would just take me for a crazy person. Like, he's not gonna deal with this. And I'm thinking, okay, I need to take it out as soon as possible, because this is ridiculous. And at this time I'm like, okay, let me get back to Google, let me read, you know, try to understand what I did wrong. Where did I go wrong? So I pull up my phone, went straight to Google, type in how to now remove this garlic that is stuck inside me. So I found out that I wasn't the only one. So I read this blog, and this lady she was stuck somewhere, but she wasn't pregnant though. She was stuck somewhere, and then she had the yeast infection too, and you know, she was trying to treat it, and she had garlic on hand, so she used garlic, and the garlic got stuck. But when she was explaining hers, I guess she also forgot a huge detail, which was you actually sew a thread to the garlic, so you kind of make it as a tampon. That's why, kids, go to school and read your books so you can easily read Google posts. Because obviously I failed at that. Even with the bachelor's degree, I failed at that. And so the girl was like, the way she was able to get it out was she had to breathe in, breathe out, and calm, and you know, so it will come out. Now I understand why she will be calm, because she doesn't have a human being growing inside her belly, but me on the other hand, I have. So I have to be very, very careful not to do anything stupid. What I was already doing was very stupid. I should have just gone to my doctor and get another chemical. You know, I was like, yeah, you know what, let me just go lay down a little bit, try to relax, and then try this again. So I went to relax on the bed, but I was not like, I was really trying. I was even doing the guys, because like I said, I'm laughing now, but then it wasn't funny. So I went to the restroom, I sat down, then I was relaxing, just, you know, practicing my relaxation, everything, you know, just trying to calm down, you know. So I was in the restroom, obviously, and then I was peeing too. So in the middle of me peeing, I just heard you, and I haven't finished pee. I didn't finish pee. This is TMI's, you know, a little bit yuck, but it is what it is. You wasn't there, you are just listening. So in the middle of me peeing, I just stood up because I heard you. I was like, no, this is not pee, this is something else, because I know I didn't push anything. This is something else. So I stood up, I saw the bloody medium-sized garlic inside the toilet. I was just like, oh my god, this thing came out, pee everywhere. But I was just like, yo, at least it came out. That's the most important thing, it came out, thank god. Yo, I just can't even explain. I was just super excited. I was just like dancing everywhere. But anyways, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this story time, or you found it somewhat helpful. So, you know, if you're going through this, just do your research, make sure you know what it is that you can do. Speak with your health provider, you know, so they can better assist you, advise you, all of the above. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you guys in my next video very, very soon. God bless you. Bye.